Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to Chantel Divine Tarot. This is going to be a spiritual awakening video. So, the energy's been real crazy. The planet's been aligning and it's just been a lot. Kobe Bryant has passed away. The energies of the world is just kind of chaotic. The frequencies and vibrations are lowering. And I figured I'll do a spiritual awakening video just so that we can tap back in, regain our focus, know that Kobe did not die in vain. He did so much for, via basketball, the community, just like a lot of things that he built a platform for. And a lot of people looked up to him. So try not to let your energies be too low. It's more of a celebration that he's back in his full spirit. He's able to, he's free now. He's not tied down to the 3D experience of the world anymore. So his spirit will always live on. And that's the approach that we should take in life in general. When anyone passes away, it's not goodbye. They're starting a new purified spiritual life with the Creator, and it should be more of a celebration in knowing that he built so much of a platform for us here on earth, until it's our time to not be here no more. Okay, so like I said, this is a spiritual awakening video. I want to say it's part 5, but I think I did a part 5, so it'll be just like the next series because I've done multiple. So it's just going to be a spiritual awakening video message for us to stay in alignment, to help us, whatever we're going through far as like our spiritual journey, our spiritual awakening, the universe and the Creator, what they're going to tell us that could help us to keep flowing in this spiritual journey. Okay, so I used my Rider-Waite Tarot, which is the first deck with the clear quartz. I have my Activation Geometry Oracle, which is the blue. And then with the Lapis Lazuli, that is my Soul's Journey deck. The next one after that is the Power of Surrender. And then the last deck is The Universe Has Your Back. Okay, so it's going to get real deep, real quick. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. So let's get started. I'm going to shuffle. Welcome to Creator, your guardian angels, my guardian angels. So I'm going to pull 2 cards. Normally I feel like that's like a past and then the present energy, or old and new, or it just depends on which cards fall out and how I receive it. Okay. Alright, so 2 cards, Spirit, 2 cards. Two cards. Oh, one fell out too. Ooh. Alright. So, the first card that came out was the 3 of Wands. So, with the 3 of Wands, I feel like it's a lot of humbleness within this spiritual awakening. A lot of you guys have fully stepped into your spirituality. You're accepting things. This is a person that's just looking out into the world, out into the universe with, you're not like in the negative vibes. I feel like this is like a humbled person who's just accepting and receiving all of the good things that God has for them, is preparing for you. Like I said, you just really trust what God is telling you. You know how sometimes we'll question it, and we'll still try to figure out our own answers to certain things. When God give us sign after sign after sign, we seek more physical results versus spiritual and 5D. So a lot of people have been getting answers via the spiritual realm. Maybe your dreams, maybe you will see something, or somebody, a song will come on, just things like that. And some of you guys are just used to like a physical, hands-on type of answer, when it's more about going within and accepting and understanding things from your heart versus like your mind and the physical. So yes, a lot of you guys are really standing in your power. You're thinking, you're nourishing your careers and your thoughts. You're paying attention to the people that you surround yourself with. You're just more logical and more in tune with so much toxicness that you had around you. And a lot of you guys have eliminated it, still got stuff that you need to work on and eliminate, but overall you're accepting, and you've accepted, and I feel like with the Devil card, this says that some of you was probably bound in a third-party relationship, or just a third-party situation. It could have been your job, a career choice, finances, something that was interrupting your progress, that was stagnating you moving forward on your spiritual journey. Sometimes we feel like certain people and things of that nature, we try to pull it along with us, and then we'll overextend our awakening skills to them, and then they don't get it, and then it stops us and stagnate us, because we feel like we have to make people understand. Everybody has their own journey. Everybody has their own way of awakening, and you can't miss your progress due to you wanting other people to come along with you, or you feel bad that they don't get it and realize certain things. Nope. You keep pushing forward on your awakening. You keep growing as a person that you should be, and lead by example. That's what we have to realize. We can't change people. We can only give advice. We can only be nurturing and caring, and not hold back our true feelings about how we feel. So yeah, so I feel like this is past energy of you guys just releasing old toxic things that you no longer knew served you. A lot of you guys may have felt stuck or trapped in certain situations, didn't see good coming out of you leaving the toxicness behind. But with that first card, yes, you are conquering. You have finally decided. So it's funny, the cards came out in reverse, but I feel like this is the past energy, and that first card was the present energy of you moving forward and knowing. And this also can mean that some of you guys might try to backtrack back to this negative energy, and spirit is saying don't do it. You're on the right track. You're doing the work. You're doing what you need to do for yourself and for your life. Don't let no one hold you back. If they're not in alignment, if they with your soul and what you need to do in order to move forward, then just let that be that and keep moving forward. Count it as a loss until either they are able to tap in, and somehow it could come together and you guys can still be friends, what I'm saying, like that. But overall, don't force anything, don't make people do anything, and most of all, don't stop your progress due to other people's lack of wanting to progress. Okay, man, that was pretty, that was pretty deep. Alright, so I'm gonna pull a card from the activation. Geometry Oracle. So, shuffle. Welcome to Creator, your guardian angels, my guardian angels. Let's see. What message do you have for us on our spiritual awakening journey? What message do you have for us? What message do you have? Alright. Oh, wow. I was going to say one card. Alright, so 19. Delight. So it says, the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. Yes. The more delight we feel, the more delight we invoke into others. So being delightful and just having like this positive energy about you will ripple on to those that you surround yourself with. So always stand in your truth. Always be in a form of giving and gratitude and being loving, and not overly giving, because you're only giving good positive vibes. Now you have to be careful, because sometimes we overextend ourselves and then start feeling drained or feeling a certain type of way because we mad that we overextended ourselves. So do this from the heart. Be loving and caring from the heart. You'll feel intense joy from being delightful and humble and just, standing in your full self, your full positivity of you being yourself. You can't let other people bring you down to their level of understanding, when it's really, you have a conversation with somebody, and if they mind frame is not in the same mind frame as you, of course y'all gonna have two different opinions. It's not your job to bash a person or make them see your way. All you can do is tell them. It sticks in people's heads, and eventually down the line they'll run into this same situation again, and they'll be pushed to take the positive advice instead of what they think is right. Some people get offended when you're more spiritually awakened than them, and they'll go against what you're telling them and end up being in worse situations. So just let it be. Everybody has their own journey. All you can do is be who you are, be true to yourself, and lead by example. So we're going to pull a card from the Soul's Journey. Before I shuffle, I'm going to let y'all boop. There we go. So I work with the Creator, your guardian angels, my guardian angels. What message do you have? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna let both of these cards come out because it makes so much sense. Abundance. We just talked about the card before us having delight, so that follows with being abundant. All these things tie into together. That is so crazy. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical. So guys, all the stuff that you released and feel like, oh my God, what I'm gonna do, oh my goodness, I didn't want to let them go, oh my goodness, that job, no, you're only creating how you think is what is going to manifest. Okay, be abundant in the knowing that you made the right decisions, that God don't make no mistakes. He just wanted you to move because you was holding yourself back. And that's period. God comes into the picture when he feels like you're holding yourself back. You're setting limits that doesn't need to be set with certain situations. We don't know everything. We need to just start paying attention and listening to what God be telling us. Because we sit up here and pray to him and ask him to, Lord, send me a sign. Oh, Lord, do this. Oh, Lord. And then he starts showing signs and ripping stuff apart and, separating and moving and eliminating. And here y'all is up here all in the physical trying to bring shit back together after you done prayed for it to help me, Lord, with a sign. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta be careful how y'all pray, what you pray for, you know, the whole nine. Okay? So, delight and abundance, I love that. So, the second card that had fell out from that deck was balance. So, in the midst of all of this, you still need to have balance. You still need to balance yourself out, balance your energy out, balance your thoughts out. Know that that you're thinking from your mind and your heart and your soul, and not like trying to people please or be a certain type of way for somebody. If they love you, they will accept you for you. You know what I'm saying? If they care about you, they will accept you for you. You know, and I'm not saying, oh, are you being a cheater and being a, you know, all, you know, negative. No, the positive things about you that you're ashamed to show, you know, being spiritual, being, you know, sensitive and things like that. No, the person that you're spiritually guided to will definitely relate and coincide with how you're feeling and things of that nature. It's going to be a positive feeling. So always have balance in your life. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Yes. So some of you guys, that career might be a little awkward to you. You know what I'm saying? It might be like something that you're not really used to, but God is helping you tap into like your many talents. You know, it was stuff that I felt like, what, I ain't finna do that. Like, they ain't even my style. This all I do. This my lane right here. But like, no, God has blessed us all with so much talent, so much just wisdom and knowledge and understanding, and our job is to share that. You know, some of us wake up faster than others. It's our job to like speak on that, to make a person be like, you know what, I thought it was just all in my head, but you know, maybe I'm not tripping. You know, you just never know how you can change a person's thought, feelings, and outcome with how you stay true to yourself and you help others stay true to their self. Okay? So let's pull a card from the power of surrender. Boom. So, welcome to Creator. Your guardian angels, my guardian angels. What message do you have for our spiritual awakening? All right. One card, Creator, one card. Sorry guys, I'm standing up, so I can't like lean that close to my camera, but you can hear the cards. I got it close to the mic. Hopefully that's not too loud. One card. Lord, we just need one card. There we go. Oh, I like that. I like that. Because with abundance, delight, and balance, that brings success. So some of you guys need to surrender to the success of your life. That is the message with the spiritual awakening for the power of surrender. You need to surrender to your success. Know that you can be successful. Know that the things that you're doing right now and planting right now and all of that is going to be manifested. The message says you are ready to experience abundance. What was the card before that? Abundance. I can't make this up, yo. Y'all need to tune in. Don't look back at previous roadblocks. That was the message in the beginning with the Three of Wands. Know that you made the right decisions in your life. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Man, look, Jesus, take the wheel. Take the wheel. So I mean, it's clear as day, guys. Like, on this journey, God is waking us up. He wants us to get in alignment with positivity, not negativity, not all the evilness of the world. He wants us to stand our ground, speak our truth, stay true to who we are, know who we are, know that we are God and God is in us. And that's how that works, because we are spiritual people having a human experience. You know, God always speaking to our spirit, always in our dreams, always in our head, because he's a spirit. You know, so yes, surrender to your success. I want to do my tarot more often, you know, but I have other stuff that I'm doing, as far as like my jewelry, that I'm trying to like push and get that out there. You know, I do photography as well, and you know, I'm just tapping into all realms. I also do mentoring and tutoring with younger kids. I got workshops, you know, I work with youth, everything. So I'm a jack of all trades. I don't limit myself. I balance everything out. I think things through, and I conquer it. I execute it. If I say I'm gonna do it, I put my best foot forward, and I take a step every day towards what I need to do to make it prosper. You know, so that's what you guys need to start doing. Having more faith in yourself, having more trust in what God is doing for you in your life. You know, because we can't sit up here and pray for certain stuff and then be sitting up here acting like, when stuff is going haywire, that we just didn't pray for a sign, or we just didn't pray for God to like remove certain people and situations. Like, come on, man. You got to really understand the power of prayer. Because I done prayed for a lot of things, like really manifested and prayed, and was like, man, why didn't that last? Because I'm like, oh, I said it like woo woo woo. You know, I was speaking on some short term stuff. I wasn't even like saying like, you know, forever, make it abundant, you know, continuously every day throughout my life, you know. So you just got to be careful how you pray. I welcome the Creator, your guardian angels, my guardian angels. Universe, what message do you have? Oh, what message do you have? Oh. Alright, so 2 cards flipped over. The first one was, when you focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So I was just talking about how we need to surrender more to our inner knowing, trusting what the goodness in our hearts. You know, we can't let our mind trick us so much to where we're not thinking things through. We're not fully stepping into the potential and shorten yourself. You're not fully stepping into like, oh, really letting that person go. You know, like, no, let them go, move forward and heal. You know, you can still be cool. You might run into them. You know, I run into my ex all the time. That ain't finna move or do nothing. You know, I'm a divine person, and that's what it is. And I know who's the person for me, you know, and I'm going to stay true to that, you know, and no one is going to like backtrack me, change my mind, put negative thoughts in my head, be a hater, you know, none of that. I'm not going to allow none of that. I'm not going to even welcome that type of energy, and I don't even surround myself with that type of energy or people who would down me, you know. The second card was, in every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me towards right-minded thinking and the energy of love, period. So God is eliminating these people out of your life to bring the right kind of people to help you on your spiritual awakening, so that you can continue to move forward, not get stagnant, not get stuck, not to backtrack to old stuff or your comfort zone. No, God is going to keep pushing you. He's going to keep challenging you to be your best self. Every time you're sitting up there all tensed up and worried, think about what it is that God has been trying to tell you in your thoughts, what people He's sent to your life to help you, all the signs that He's been telling you, and you're still doing what you want to do. You know, that's period, point blank. People know that they be choosing to do what they want to do versus what they're hearing God and people situations, places. It be plain as day, right in your face, what you need to fix. And some of you guys are not taking those steps to do what you need to do to better yourself, your life, your relationships with others. So that was the spiritual awakening message, guys. We're on the right track. We're doing good. Some of us is getting stagnant here and there with like decisions and if it was right and all of that. But deep down inside of your heart, you know it was right. But you're still healing and releasing that negative energy, ego. You know, a lot of people egos have died, got dug in the motherfucking ground and buried and ain't coming back. Damn it, I feel like I'm one of them people. Like, my ego will never control me ever again. You know, I will speak my truth. I will stand in my divineness. And I hope that my counterpart, the person I'm supposed to be with, will continue to stand in their light. Be positive. Know that our love is real, it's unconditional, and that when we come together, we're going to do great things. We're going to have good ideas. We're going to change the world, period. So, you have to be confident in what you're feeling, what God is telling you, what you're seeing, all of that. So I hope that was a good message for you guys. I hope it helps a lot of my viewers. Please share, like, and subscribe. The more people will see it. I'm good with, like, if you just watch it and don't, but start stepping into your spirituality. We are spiritual people. We're not religious. Religious and religion brings on judgment, and oh, you dress like this and you look like that and your church do this, and no, we are spiritual people, regular people. God's disciples was drunks, hoes, all that whole nine, and it wasn't what was on the outside, it was what was in their heart, and he changed their heart, period. So don't do that. Don't be judgmental. Don't judge a book by its cover. You just never know. It could be the hoodest person walk up to you and have a mind of a gem and have so much knowledge you would damn near want to sit with him and gain the knowledge that he's spitting to you. You can't never judge a person just based off where they from, what hood they in. I'm from Chicago, 79. People probably would never thought that I'm like doing tarot, but I go to the hood. I still talk to like the drug dealers, the gang bangers, all that. They buy crystals from me, everything. I sit up and speak my truth. You feel me? Because the point is for people to see like-minded people. Ain't nobody trying to see me walk up in a cloak and, being extra. That's me not being my true self. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but you don't have to dress it up. Be who you are and stand in your truth. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to put on a facade or a show for people just to make them understand that God is real and the creator. He is the one. We are God. He's in us, period. So, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I can go on and on. Please like and subscribe. I'll drop all the information in the description box if you guys want to book a reading with me. I have previous videos about awakening messages and stuff, so you guys check that out as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and RIP to Kobe. We love you. Your spirit will live on, and I hope that's a good awakening for you guys to stay true to yourself, step in your truth, conquer life, love your family, be a family man, be a family woman, and Ashe, guys.